Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at the Purple Palace where the Chaska Hawks are hosting Farmington Tigers here on January 6th, the first game of the new year. We're just minutes away from tip-off right now. The Chaska Youth Shot Club participants are going to be introduced, but I've got some game notes for you here, and we'll get into the national anthem and announcements and tip-off here in just a couple of minutes. Chaska's riding a couple of big wins over the Christmas break. 3 straight wins after their only loss of the season to number 2 ranked St. Michael Albertville. Last week they beat rival Eden Prairie 72-63 on the 29th. Eden Prairie was ranked 3rd in state. Now they're ranked 7th. Chaska takes their spot as the 3rd ranked team in the 4A rankings after that big win. Their only loss again to number 2 STMA. Hopkins is ranked number 1 in state. Chaska also beat Owatonna last week on the 28th, 73-34. Their last home game was against Roseville here at the Purple Palace, 73-58. Farmington coming in 4-6, a young team, but coming off last night an exciting win for them, 79-70 over Burnsville to end a 4-game losing streak. Their 4 wins this season: Burnsville, Owatonna, won by 13. So just to do a little math there, they won by 13. Chaska again won 73-34 over Owatonna. They also have beaten Rochester Century and Edina. We're going to do the national anthem here. Take a break here, and I'll come back with some additional game notes. All right, we're back here. They're going to do lineups here for Chaska. And while we do get ready for the game here, let me finish my Farmington notes. So I talked about their 4 wins, their 6 losses for Farmington Tigers. Stillwater, Lakeville South, Egan, and Lakeville North, all by double digits. Lakeville North by 36 points. Farmington's a young team. Rely on several sophomores. Number 30 is one to watch tonight. Hannah Hansen, leading scorer for the Tigers at 12 points a game. Had 22 last night versus Burnsville. Number 43, Bailey Garahy, 9 points a game, 18 last night for Burnsville. Watch those 2 sophomores. They also have senior Maren Blom, number 11, 7 points a game, 10 points last night. Number 33, Ellie Mugginson. Senior big sister Maggie is a grade at the Creighton Blue Jays, ranked nationally. Obviously a very talented family. It's going to be fun to watch them play. Last year they finished 8-20 and 9th in the South Suburban Conference, reflective of their youth. I expect a strong performance tonight here coming into Chaska. Story of the season for Chaska, Kennedy Sanders. Kennedy just having an amazing year. The senior Colorado Buffalo commit, averaging 22.7 points per game, leading the Hawks. She's had a season high of 33 earlier this year. But listen to this stat line, starting off the season with 13 points, but then 22, 23, 22, 33, 23, 23, 23, 22. That's consistency. Kennedy Sanders will get to the hole. She'll shoot from outside. I expect another big game by one of the best guards, if not the best guard, in the state of Minnesota. Starting tonight for the Hawks will be Kennedy Sanders. Number 12, Anna Linzen, the University of Mary Marauder commit, fellow senior. Also senior Ashley Schulke, number 20, is committed to Concordia St. Paul, the future Golden Bear, averaging 9.9 points per game and a season high this year of 18. Sophomore Ella Keenan, 6'1" post. Only 6 point per game this year, but has been really a rock down on the block, and that has been the biggest challenge and question coming into this season for the Hawks as they replaced 8 seniors and such a big loss in the front court with Mallory Heyer, Kendall Carmen, Lily Niebuhr, all departing last year as seniors. So this will be a fun game tonight. 8-1 Chaska Hawks versus the 4-6 Farmington Tigers. You've got 2 state champion basketball coaches. Of course, Tara Seifert, daughter of Janine Gunderson, who watches every game from Lake Park, Iowa. Janine, thinking of you, and let's get Tara another win. Coach Tara, obviously, and the Hawks won the title a couple years ago. The year before that, COVID year, shortened season, state co-champions for Farmington. Former St. Olaf Ole, Liz Carpentier, 8 years here at Farmington, previously coached at Egan, which was her alma mater. We're set to get going here at the Purple Palace. Starting for Farmington, number 4, Lexi Goring. She's a sophomore guard. Number 11, Maren Blom, 5'7". Ellie Helgamo, number 20, is a junior. Number 30, Hannah Hansen, sophomore, previously mentioned. And number 35, Maggie Griffin, also a sophomore, averaging 6.2 points per game. Here's a tip-off. And we're underway. Farmington with the early tip. Lexi Goring with the ball, and here come the Tigers. Hawks in their normal man-to-man defense. You're going to see a lot of pressure on the ball. You're going to see how Farmington plays against man-to-man. Looks like it's a smaller team, and probably like the Hawks will rely on some quickness and transition basketball. Aubrey Heyer starting the break. Kicks it down to Ashley Schulke. Back out to Kennedy Sanders. Farmington also man-to-man. Your announcer's favorite defense. Anna Lindsay with the left-hand turnaround. Opening points go to the Hawks. 2 points for Anna Lindsay. Aubrey Heyer with the assist. Speaking of assists, last week Kennedy Sanders passed the great Courtney Boylan for all-time assists for Chaska High School. That's significant. Courtney Boylan, of course, went on to play for University of Michigan and international professional. Now a realtor, big supporter of the Hawks, great human being. Schulke leading the break. Sanders gonna kick, nope, good pivot, left hand, gonna get the call, and the basket. Kennedy Sanders making magic as usual, 2 points and the harm. First foul of the game to the Tigers. Ellie Helgamo, first foul. Number 20, the junior. Sanders, of course, with the free throw. Kennedy Sanders shooting 76% from the line. That helps scoring average over 20 points a game. Kennedy just has no weakness in her game. We've got a 10-second call. Farmington failure to get that ball over the net. Over the half-court line. (5-0) here early in Chaska. Ellie Keenan posting up down low. Lindsay with the roller, doesn't go. Here come the Tigers. Maggie Griffin, number 11, Maren Blom. Kennedy comes over the top of the screen. Great way to play defense if you can get through. Good communication and positioning for the Hawks defense. That looks like a travel. Yep, it is. That pivot foot slid out. Unforced error here. Lexi Goring, number 4, for the Tigers, sophomore. Little motion offense. Sanders surveying what she has. Higher out top. Lindsay for 3. Can be short. Sanders gets the tip. The ball gets through for the Tigers. Oh, almost out of bounds. That's a double dribble. Yep. A couple of unforced errors here for the Tigers. So here's some big news. We'll connect Chaska and Farmington. Not only do we have state championship basketball coaches on both benches, but as you know, Mallory Heyer, the great Hawk and all-time leading scorer for Chaska, playing excellent basketball as a freshman at the University of Minnesota as a Golden Gopher, announced this week, in fact, just within the last 48 hours, Farmington. Alakina with the basket. Alakina, good persistence there for her first 2 points of the night. Farmington, great, if not GOAT. Sophie Hart, 6'5" post, who had been playing basketball for North Carolina State, recently entered the transfer portal after just getting 5 appearances here in her sophomore season, and will be transferring to the University of Minnesota. So she will be teaming up with Mallory Heyer. They know each other certainly from AAU basketball and being competitors when they were in high school. Sanders from out deep. Look at that. Three-cola, Kennedy Sanders. With her 6th point of the night, Kennedy Sanders from behind the arc, shooting over 40%. So much fun watching her play. So Coach Whalen will have Sophie Hart coming in next season, partner up with that great freshman class. Hopefully those Gophers can make a deep run. They certainly took it to Ohio State for much of the game yesterday before a 14 or 15-point run by the Buckeyes closed out the young Gophers. Be fun to see that team throughout this season and next year for sure, as Sophie won't be able to play for the Gophers, I believe, until next season because she started the season here at North Carolina State. 10-0 Hawks. Sanders up, no call, saves it, out to Schulke. Josie Lakowski in for the Hawks. Alakinen, good drive, is going to get a block foul. Way to attack that basket by the sophomore. Number 35, Maggie Griffin, her first, team second for Farmington. Baseline out of bounds play. Kennedy Sanders with the ball out of bounds. Keenan with the high screen. And release valve out top. Alexis Schaefer in the game. That off the mark for Sanders. Here come the Hawks. Sorry, here come the Tigers. Suspect, given the distance between the two schools, we probably have some Farmington families and friends and alums watching their Tigers play here on a Friday night, cold Friday night, 4 degrees outside. Imagine we'll heat up the gym a little bit and enjoy some great basketball here. 13:40. The Tigers have yet to find the scoreboard. Senior Kylie Silason for the Hawks. Ella Keenan taking a break. Silas, the tallest player for the Hawks at 6'3". Kennedy again getting over the top of that screen. Good pass inside. Unable to take advantage of the position. Number 20, Ellie Helgamo. Can the Tigers break the seal? That was a travel that didn't get, looks like no call. For a good block by Schaefer. No shot clock here tonight. We'll be seeing a shot clock next season. I'm not sure if the coaches may have discussed and decided not to do it. Both coaches have to agree when it's a non-conference game this year. It's optional. Again, should be in play next season. A couple games the Hawks have had with the shot clock is not one shot clock violation here, at least at home. So it's been a non-issue. Certainly will be an exciting development here next season as all games go to shot clock. Behind the arc, 3, no good. Lukowski with the rebound. The lacrosse superstar with a great pass. Oh, no, can't finish. Silas unable to get the layup, but great vision by Josie Lukowski. Josie, of course, the lacrosse superstar for Chaska, on her way to Northern Michigan next season. Josie averaging almost 4 points a game. Tremendous athlete. 14, good stop and pop. Oh, still can't get that basket going. Here come the Hawks. Lukowski over to Schulke. Schulke gives it up unselfishly. Sanders with that driving left hand, and of course, Kennedy for 2. Her 8 points tonight. Well on her way toward her average. Good cut, missed a pass there. We like to run this high screen, getting around that. Hawks are going to have to figure that out to get through. What you want to do as a defender, of course, is get over the top or make sure you're in a position behind the screen so that there's no easy layup. It's a good offensive set. Just Farmington's not been able to take advantage of those high screen rolls. We got an offensive foul, legal screen on Farmington. I think it might be on 20. Let's see who we got here. Ellie Helgamo, number 20 indeed, her second, team third. Schulke with the ball, Kenny Sanders with the break. Silas up top. Over to Schulke. Oh, just off. Rebound for the Hawks. Schulke drives, dishes inside to Silas. Silas kicks it back out. Addie Schneider with her first basket of the game. 5'8" freshman. Future Hawks going to get some playing time here perhaps tonight. 14-0 Chaska. 11 minutes left, here in the first half. Long distance three. Tigers could use it. Silas wisely lets that go. Hawks ball. Anna Linsen back in. Tonight we'll have a senior spotlight for Ashley Schulke. Ashley's parents, Jackie and John. Her nickname is Ash. Mentioned that she's going to Concordia St. Paul and intends to study biology. She often has family Gary and Connie Messer and friends Tina and Jeremy Rosenberg watching in, and her favorite basketball memory, as you might imagine, bus rides to state. Ashley, you got to make that three-pointer when I'm giving you a senior spotlight just off the rim. Silas with the good rebound. Good post move. Oh, just no good. Anna Linsen, relentless underneath with the basket. Anna Linsen for her 4th point, but such resiliency. We're going to get a quick timeout by Coach Liz Carpentier. Hawks lead 16-0. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Heartbreakers Bar and Grill. Heartbreakersbarandgrill.com at 222 Pioneer Trail. An unassuming local locale with pool tables, darts, tons of great food, including wings and pizza and desserts. A lot of fun. I imagine you'll see a lot of Chaska parents there after the game. Heartbreakers proudly supports Chaska Hawks and the Chaska Hawks Broadcasting Network. We're appreciative of your sponsorship. Thank you, Heartbreakers. All right, early reset here, 16-0. Hawks, strong defense. Farmington's gotten some looks, just haven't been able to make them yet, but the Hawks have got to be happy about their defensive pressure so far and their offensive execution, how they're attacking the basket. Again, Farmington comes in 4-6. They also could be a little tired. They had a good win against Burnsville last night. They are 4-6 in this season, and a younger team. Hawks, of course, especially with those 3 critical seniors that start: Ashley Schulke, Kennedy Sanders, and Anna Linsen. Certainly setting the pace right now. Sanders with 8 points, half the Hawks total here. 10:16 left in the first half. Back to Ashley Schulke. Her favorite class at Chaska High School is yearbook. Mrs. B, her favorite teacher, and for her pregame meal, she blends tea. Listens to hype dance music. She says her favorite personal hero, Avery Rosenberg, the volleyball extraordinaire for the Hawks. Good friends here at Chaska. Loves to eat chickpea puffs. I have no idea what that is. That doesn't sound very tasty, but I'm not going to question Ashley. Ashley, we appreciate you and wish you all the best next season at Concordia St. Paul, and know that you'll have a great rest of the senior season. Great pass inside to Silas. Turns around jumper. It's hard to stop that if you're Farmington. Great pass from Linson. Kylie Silas connects. Her first 2, and we're 18-0. Not the start that the Tigers were looking for. Hawks will take this all day. Could have been a travel, didn't get called. Looks like that pivot foot got picked up. But there's the first basket for the Tigers. Number 35 says, enough. We're going to get ourselves on the board. Sophomore averaging 6 points a game, her first 2 of the night. Good pass into Silas. Use that 6'3". There you go. Kylie Silas with another good post move. Her 4th point. Good defensive pressure. Just short, kicks it back out. Silas gets the fingers on it. Tigers reset. The 18-point lead allowing Coach Terra to get a little bit more time for some players that could use the minutes, as it's going to be a long season. Here comes Schulke. Over to, great basket. Alexis Schaefer running the court like a gazelle. Great basket, great pass. 22 points for the Hawks. Alexis's first baskets. Got a bit of a timeout here. Again tonight brought to you by Heartbreakers. So let me give a shout out here. Anna Linson, of course, often has family watching. Ken and Pam Klaus in Palestine. Tonight, Janice in Mission, Texas, rooting on their Hawks. Janice, we appreciate you and know you're a big supporter of Anna and her teammates. Ruthie Linson may be watching from Mesa, Arizona. Ruthie, if you're out there, we miss you. Still thinking about the Linson family, who, of course, lost the ultimate Hawks fan, John Linson, age 79, on September 17th. Can't think of anyone that supported Hawks, Chaska Hawks and the Hawks community unconditionally more than John. Back to live action here. Chaska given some full court pressure. Farmington breaks it. Good pass. Going to get a foul called there. Great vision, great pass by the Tigers. Give me the second team foul. Number 14, Mariana Scott, going to be on the line for the Tigers. That foul on Addie Schneider, her first for the freshman. Mariana Scott averaging 9 points a game, had 11 last night. Season high 15. She's good on her first free throw for the 3rd point for the Tigers. Farmington is one of my favorite high schools in the community. I would always take our youth basketball teams there. And not only do they have a great facility and put on a great youth tournament, but it also, the high school is just beautifully architecture and set up. And one of my favorite picture spots is down on their lower level. Big tiger on the wall. It's a great spot for a team picture. Sanders, man, she's fun to watch, isn't she? Just balance, drive to the basket, composure, perfect spot off the backboard. Boy, what a treat it's been for the Chaska community. Sanders with the foul there. That's her second. Kennedy is really smart, and if you're a youth player, you happen to be watching this tonight. We've got a lot of youth in attendance tonight, fortunately. But if you watch Kennedy, she did get the foul there, but so often when you're going up for a layup, where's the ball as the shooter? It's down at your lap, and that's the place to go take the ball or get your hand on it and disrupt the shot. That time she just got part of the arm, but you see Kennedy do that all season long. Second free throw is good. First point of the game for senior Maren Blom. And the Tigers have 4. Good pass into Alakinen. Pivot, uses her left hand, is going to get the call. Foul going to be on number 35, Maggie Griffin, her second. Be a shooting foul. Alakinen going to the line. Alakinen, a 6'1" sophomore. Ashley Schulke and Josie Lukowski getting ready to check back in for the Hawks. First of 2 is good. Hawks shooting 81% from the line. And as a coach or former coach, and I just love to see that. There's nothing more than I love to see than a good shooting free throw team and taking advantage. Of course, and I say that, what happens? I jinx us. 81% of the season for the team, though, is fantastic. Good defense by Anna Linzen. Almost got that steal. Long range. Bank is open here on a Friday night. Maren Blom with the 3, her 4th point. And the Tigers up to 7. 18-point lead for the Hawks, 25-7. Just under 7 minutes left in the first half. Linzen looking to, good stop and pop. Turnaround, jumper, Anna Linzen for 2. He's got 6 on the night. Good steal by Heyer. Aubrey Heyer, good, just out of the hands, out of the reach of Josie Lukowski. Looks like it was tipped, that's great. We're gonna do a little second senior spotlight, Josie Lukowski. Parents Mike and Nicole. Her nickname is Joan or Jane. I didn't know that about Josie. I've talked already about her going to Northern Michigan to play lacrosse. Doesn't quite know yet what she's gonna study, as most don't at this age. Linzen just off the mark for 3. Lukowski with the rebound back to Linzen. Linzen drives, gonna kick out. Aubrey Heyer for 3. Aubrey Heyer is one of the best shooting three-pointer on the team. I've got a stat here. Let's see. Aubrey shooting 50%. I'm sorry, she's shooting 44%. That leads the Hawks from behind the arc. So I was looking at my stat sheet. I missed the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Ella Keenan, her first. Team 4th, we're shooting 2. Maggie Griffin, the sophomore for the Tigers, on the line. First one's no good. Back to Josie Lukowski. Favorite basketball is going with her AAU team to Chicago. Favorite teacher is Mr. Jepson at Chaska. Always likes to get jersey mics and pickle juice before any game. Says her favorite snack food is pickles. That one also off the mark, but the rebound back to the Tigers. Mariana with a good pass over to number 35, Maggie Griffin, who came down to crash after missing the free throw. Her 4th point of the game. That really was courtesy of Mariana Scott, keeping that ball alive for the Tigers. Long distance 3, Josie Lukowski. Looked like that was good all the way. Good position by the Tigers. Smart play by number 30, Hannah Hansen. We haven't called Hannah Hansen's name yet. Hannah Hansen leading the Tigers with over 12 points a game. Had 22 last night, a season's high against Burnsville. Sophomore guard. Here comes Mariana Scott. Good pass again. And the Hawks clear out with the rebound. Linzen looking deep to Lukowski. Look at that. What a beautiful basket. Great vision by senior Anna Linzen to her teammate Josie Lukowski. Quick timeout. 32-9. Hawks comfortable lead here. But it is basketball. It can change quickly. I will tell you, not sure that it's going to. The Hawks look dominant tonight. They certainly are more rested. The Hawks were scheduled to play Tuesday against Andover. Of course, the snowstorm and conditions had that game postponed, and so the Hawks haven't played since last week, where the Tigers had a close game against Burnsville and a high-scoring one last night. I'm going to check my sheet again. I think it was 76-70. Let's see, what do we got here? 79-70. That ended a 4-game losing streak, but I suspect that the Tigers are just a bit fatigued, and it might be reflective of the score right now. 5:22 here in the first half, 32-9, Chaska. Hawks showing a little pressure. It's making it uncomfortable for Farmington bringing up the ball. Amelia Hartford in, senior for the Hawks. Good team help. Oh, tell you what, that's really good team defense by Anna Linsen. Well coached, well positioned. Tell you what, I'm sure Coach Terry would take that all day. That was really good positioning. Great team help by Anna. Ariana Scott drives the lane. Jumper off the mark. Good hustle by Josie Lukowski. Ella Keenan checking back in for the Hawks. Going to give Anna Linsen a break. Well, if Tara being able to use much of her bench tonight, afforded that opportunity. The 32-9 lead here with just under 5 minutes left. Always the challenge when you're got this kind of a lead is to continue to play really good basketball. You don't want to break down your fundamentals. You don't want to play sloppy, get into bad habits. Good basket there. Lexi Goring with her first points. She had 8 last night in the Buffalo game. Hard pass in to Keenan. Aubrey Hire, I bet that's it. Oh, just off the mark. Aubrey Hire 1 for 2 tonight. That's about her percentage for free three-pointers. Attacking the basket. Going to get hit on that right hand, and not a shooting foul. It's going to be baseline out of bounds play. Lauren Blom, her first foul. Team foul number 5 for Farmington. Passanel Keenan goes up high to get that ball. Quick kick out to Schulke. Concordia, oh, just off the mark. Schulke just missed, and Aubrey Hire was able there to get the hands and fight the rebound with Allie Simonson of Farmington. Ellie Helgamo in for the Tigers. Keenan to Hire, to Lukowski. Out to Amelia Hartford. Good patience shown by the Hawks. Farmington standing man-to-man. Yeah, no shot clock here in this game tonight. Good pass into Hartford. Hartford wasn't there, kicks it out. Good ball movement by the Hawks, that's gonna be off. Schulke stays with it though, look at that. Follows the ball, gets the steal, kicks it out. Aubrey Hire for 3, Three-Cola is good. Her second of the game, 6 points. Hawks back into a full court press. I think what the Hawks want to do here is maybe provide a little pressure, but not foul. I'm sure Farmington's like, we're up 35-11. But these are not always players that are out on the court. The Hawks want to continue to play basketball. There's a lot of game left here with 2.5 left in the first half. Good team help. Hartford coming up to provide a little pressure on that shot. Rebound to the Hawks. Lukowski, deep 3. No good. And Schulke, another hustle point. Yeah, it's either a foul or a jump ball. Looks like it could have been a foul on Hire, but they called a jump ball. Ball goes back to Farmington, and Silas, Schaefer, and Sanders back in for the Hawks. Schulke, Hartford, and Lukowski take a break. 2:22 here left in the first half. Chaska, of course, coached by the great Tara Seifert, her 16th year. Coach Tara is 282 and 142. She's 18 wins away from 300. State champion coach and friend. Tara does such a great job for the Hawks and the community. Assist from Sanders. Basket by Schaefer. Again, Sanders setting the all-time assist record for the Hawks just last week. Passed 455 assists and counting. It's quite the number. So when you think about averaging over 20 points a game and leading the Hawks in assists, making your whole team better. That's certainly a point guard extraordinaire, and Colorado's got themselves a great one next year. Sanders on cue, shake and bake, little hesitation, dribble to the basket, converts, having a great game. 12 points tonight for the senior all-star. Hires good length, tough to get that shot off. Good left hand by Sanders. Chaska having a good first half. Sanders taking the pressure, looking up court. Seeing the vision. Kicks out to Keenan. Inside to Silas. Silas left hand, good. Keenan to Silas. Great basket. Silas with 6 points. There's a three for Hannah Hansen, her first. Tigers want to get her heating up here. She's averaging 12. That's her first points of the game. Sanders just off the mark with that left hand. Silas, though, with the rebound, gets the call. It'll be shooting foul. Let's talk about Kylie Silas. First of all, Allie Simonson, her first. Two free throws here coming up for Kylie. Kylie misses the first one. Kylie's parents, Jen and Jeff, has not decided on where she might be going to school. She does intend to study pharmacy. Grandma Jeanette in Watertown and Uncle Greg in Lakeville, Aunt Anna and cousins in Minneapolis often are rooting on Kylie. Kylie hits the second one for her 7th point of the game. Kylie's favorite basketball memory, 28 points in a JV game her junior year. Likes to golf and play tennis in addition to basketball. Her favorite teacher at Chaska, Mr. Benson. She's a Jimmy John's fan, no Uncle Jersey Mike's for Kylie. Her personal hero, love this, her parents. And you want to make her day? Get her some peanut butter M&Ms. It's her favorite snack food. We got here, we get the foul called. Hannah Hansen going to find her way to the line. Foul on Addie Schneider, her second. Team foul number 6. Both teams will be in the bonus on the next foul. Hannah Hansen with the first miss of 2. Again, Tigers are hoping to get her heated up. We got 1 second left. We're going to get Schulke in for Silas. I think maybe Ashley's got a full court shot here with the second left. See what happens. Second free throw is good. And we're a second away here. Schulke deep. Oh! Just off the mark. All right, so to recap here, it's all Hawks here in the first half. 42-15, comfortable lead for Chaska. Sanders leading the way with 12 points. Kylie Silas was 7. Aubrey Heyer was 6. Ella Keenan 3. Addie Schneider 2. Anna Lenzen was 6. Alexis Schaefer 4. Josie Lakowski 2. Hawks, nobody really in foul trouble. Kennedy Sanders with 2. Addie Schneider with 2. Not a concern. For 15 points for Farmington, they need some players to step up and get hot. Maren Blom has 4. Lexi Goring with 2. Mariana Scott with a point. Hannah Hansen with 4. Also Maggie Griffin with 4. Ellie Helgamo has got 2 fouls. Maggie Griffin with 2 fouls, but again, foul trouble is not the issue here tonight. It's Farmington's ability to get the ball in the basket. Chaska's got a comfortable lead, 42-15. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Right now, we've got 3rd grade travel basketball for your entertainment here at the halftime. Enjoy the show.
First basket was scored by Maya Gunderson. Obviously, the future of Chaska basketball is in good shape. Last basket by Sidney Gunderson. Maya Gunderson. Seconds remain. Five, four, three, two, one. That is the game.
We're back here for the second half. Hawks going to take the ball out to start the second half, up 42-15. Original starters out for the Hawks. Hawks with a commanding lead. See what Coach Terra has the team working on here with such a commanding lead, and see if they keep attacking the basket or if they work some special plays. We'll see what happens when you're up by this much. It's a good opportunity to not only get some other players in the game. Schulke long range for three. Chaska starting where they left off. Schulke's first points of the game, actually. Easy basket. Oh, no. Just off the mark. Chaska kind of lost a player there, but Farmington wasn't able to connect. Schulke, her first points of the game. Long distance three. Lenzen with the rebound. Good box out. Great position. Anna can post. She can dribble. She can shoot. Plays tough defense. Look at that rebound. Thank you, Anna Lenzen, on cue. Anna Lenzen with her second point. Chaska with a quick timeout. All right, well, let's talk about, let's see, we got a sponsor break here. So Heartbreakers, again, bringing you tonight's action on the Chaska Hawks Broadcasting Network. HeartbreakersBarandGrill.com. Order online, get every kind of beverage possible. I'm particularly a fan of their pizza. Pool tables, darts, lots of fun at Heartbreakers. Again, you see much of Chaska after a game, especially the parents seem to attack Heartbreakers often after a game. It's a good place to debrief, talk about the game, celebrate a win. Heartbreakers, we appreciate your sponsorship. 222 Pioneer Trail and the Cub Foods Complex, just off of 41 and Pioneer Trail. HeartbreakersBarnGrill.com. Chaska looking like a little different full court press formation. Again, often when you've got a lead like this, there's probably some things that you just put in practice. That's going to be a foul on Sanders. Just had her hip out a little bit. It's going to be her third foul. Number 11 seems okay. It's a kind of a hard foul there. Third on Sanders. First foul of the half. The foul total has not been updated. There we go. Just updating it now, but that's the first foul of the half. And now it's properly showing on the scoreboard. Again, when you're up this much, you don't want to play sloppy. You want to play a game. You want to play your game. You want to make sure you don't have that breakdown in fundamentals. You want to take things loosely. That's how you can get hurt and also develop some bad habits. Hawks afforded a chance here to not only play a number of players, but also maybe a couple of new defensive concepts, or put in a couple of one-hitter offensive plays, or work on something that they've recently tried to put in over the break. Good chance to work that out, get the kinks worked out here as they get ready for Metro West season, which starts up next week. For the Tigers, they're celebrating last night's win. Big win over Burnsville, which I think is another team in the South Suburban Conference. Good pass to Schulke. Schulke, her fifth point of the game and fifth of the half. And it's tough to play a tough game the night before and come back and have plenty of energy, play it again. Good basket. Good basket by Maren Blom. Her first points of the half. Anna Lenzen with the match. Senior now with 10 points here, reaching double digits. She's got a feel for the Tigers, though. It's hard to play 2 games in 2 days. Imagine that's probably, I don't know if the Burnsville game was postponed and rescheduled. Can't imagine that it's normal to have 2 games scheduled back-to-back, especially the long road trip from Farmington to Chaska. It's a good 40 minutes. I know I drive to La Crosse a couple times a month and go through Farmington. Wonderful community. It is a drive. That foul on number 20, Ellie Helgamo, her third. Lenzen first of two is good. Like to see the Hawks continue to shoot free throws well. Anna Lenzen shooting at 73% on the season. Her second, good. Good rotation, good consistency. She's now at 12 points for the game. Just over 15 minutes left in the game, 53-17. Could see running clock here in the second half, given the size of the lead. Good cut. And you know what, we're gonna get a call there. Tough call, I'm not sure that was a foul, but the arms did come down a little bit, and it's probably an easy call to make with the official. That's on Kylie Silas, I suspect. Her first foul. Indeed it is. Again, nobody really in foul trouble, and for the Hawks, I guess Kennedy Sanders has got 3, but given the status of the game, I don't think I'm too worried if I'm Coach Tara. Lexi Goring misses the front end of her 2. Second looked good. 3 points on the game for the sophomore guard. Sanders to Schilke, to Lenzen, Silas, and higher. Good cut by Anna Lenzen. Good strong post move. Oh, good save by Silas. Good pass. See if the Hawks can just reset. They do. Sanders sees an opening and good strong. Oh, it's going to be foul on Lenzen, I believe. Anna seeing an opportunity to try to get a steal. It is on Anna Lenzen, her second. And some subs in for the Hawks. Josie Lukowski and I believe Alexis Schaefer. Farmington just throws it away. Just not Farmington's night. Give them a break. Again, 2 games in 24 hours. But I'm sure they're frustrated. Probably a better team than the results are showing tonight with only 18 points. Good strong move by Silas, just a little hard. Good unselfish pass by Sanders. Good vision. Another assist to the record. Kylie Silas with her now 9th point of the game. Ties her season high. Kylie having a strong game tonight. Maybe she had an extra Jimmy John's here before the game or some peanut butter M&Ms. Showing up here on a Friday night. Sanders stops, bakes, loses it, catches it. No. No good. Here come the Tigers. Double high screen. Movement there. Addie Schneider, freshman, checking in to come in for the Hawks at the next break. Gonna get a kick, not a foul, just a reset. Sidelines out of bounds. Oh, no, we are gonna get a foul. Alexis Schaefer gets in the foul column. 4th foul of the half for the Hawks. Sanders taking a break. Addie Schneider, 5'8" freshman, in for the Hawks. Good drive by Goring. Get herself to the foul line. She went 1 for 2 here just a minute ago. See if she can improve.
Second personal foul on Silas. Goring with 2.
First of 2 for Goring. Is no good. Ella Keenan back in, giving Kylie Silas a break. Ella Keenan, 6'1" sophomore. scoring short. Able to get a rebound, but Aaron pass. Josie Lukowski with the basket, or with the ball. Chaska's next home game is next Friday, the 13th, against Orono, as they open up Metro West play. Schulte with the 2. Good confident shot by the senior. 7 points all here in the second half for the future Golden Bear. So the next home game for Chaska again is next Friday against Orono. They do play Tuesday. That'll be a great matchup. That's on the road, playing Benilde St. Margaret. Again, that's Metro West play. Benilde ranked number 1 in Class 3A. Chaska number 3 in Class 4A. Last year, Benilde got Chaska. One of their few losses on the season came at the hands of BSM. Chaska was shorthanded that game, but nevertheless, not able to prevail, and I'm sure that might be reminded of the team, as I think Chaska would love to go undefeated this year in the Metro West play. Good basket, Alexis Schaefer. (59-18), 11 plus minutes. Tonight's broadcast produced by the great Brett Johnson, who I know is rooting for Kansas City Chiefs all throughout the football season here in the playoffs. Brett doesn't give me the thumbs up, but I'm going to take no answer as an affirmative. Also, I suspect rooting for the Vikes, maybe? You a Vikes fan, Brett? Or Packers? What we got here? Jump ball. Ball over to Farmington. Allie Simonson back in for the Tigers. Schulte taking a break. Kennedy Sanders back in. Senior making sure the defensive alignments are set up. Alexis Schaefer provides the safety net down deep. Here come the Tigers. Hawks still in man-to-man. Love to see it. Jessica, oh, good drive. Good block by Ella Keenan. And a rebound. Not in my house, she says. Sanders running a 2-on-2 break. Little pop, stop, left hand, no good. One of the things that you watch Kennedy, really a hallmark of the Hawks just overall, is strong basketball acumen. In the right spot, know when to make the pass. Look at Lukowski. Boy, I love to watch her run the floor. Such a great athlete. Mariana Scott with a nice basket and the foul. Josie Lukowski's first foul. Mariana Scott. Chance for a three-point play. Keenan to break. Amelia Hartford back in for the Hawks. We're going to give Amelia a little senior shout out. Daughter of Nicole and Chris Hartford. Mariana Scott here with the three-pointer. It's good. Convincing third three-point play. Anna Linson back in. Josie Lukowski taking a break. Amelia Hartford, senior, nickname Anner. Planning to go to Minnesota State University Mankato and interested in majoring in elementary ed. You know what? We need great teachers. Amelia is such a wonderful human. Helped coach her in 8th grade. Just relentless work ethic, but big heart. Three-pointer no good. Sanders keeps it alive, but Tigers get the ball, and here comes Mariana Scott and the Tigers. Good Euro step, good rebound for the Tigers, no good. Hawks come the other way. Amelia, favorite basketball memory? Getting food with her teammates after games, right? It's that social time, that bonding with teammates that always is the most fun. Favorite class is teen issues. Mrs. Davidson, her favorite teacher at Chaska, loves to have a turkey sandwich before the game and loves listening to some hype music in the locker room, getting ready to go. And her favorite snack food? Extra toasty Cheez-Its. Not just regular Cheez-Its, Brett. Extra toasty Cheez-Its. Who doesn't love an extra toasty Cheez-It? Really, Hartford with the foul. And we're 1-1. One of the great things about tonight's game is you get a chance for these senior spotlights. And what we got here? We're checking the fouls. I've got 7 fouls, 2 for the Hawks. I think that's right. And you might remember that we started off with the fouls tally on the scoreboard not being reset, but they got that fixed, and we're accurate here on the totals. 1-on-1, first one, no good. Higher with the rebound, out to Sanders. 61-21, 40-point lead. Timeout here for the Hawks. As we'll see what Coach Terra has in mind here for the last 9 minutes of the game. Again, I suspect we'll probably be in running time here. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Heartbreakers. Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, 222 Pioneer Trail. The unassuming local locale for pool, darts, awesome food and drinks, wings, pizza, desserts, sports. Great place to catch up with friends, family, neighbors. Heartbreakers Bar and Grill in Chaska. Located same parking lot as Cup Foods. Sanders, give you a little preview. Kennedy Sanders is really on pace to catch. You may remember that she moved into 4th place all time for Chaska scoring, passing the great Mindy Hansen in December. Really needs, starting tonight's game, 69 points to move into 3rd place, and the great Ellie Thompson. Won't get there tonight, but I suspect if she continues with a 20-plus point average, we'll see that fall here in just a couple of games. Jump ball belongs to Chaska. Good hustle points. Nice to see Chaska hustling, even up 40. That's just fundamentals and making sure that you go after those loose balls and attitudinally set the example for your teammates that those hustle points matter. Lenzik goes hard to the hole. The future Marauder. Strong layup and the harm. Anna Lenzen with another 2 points. Having herself a good second half. She got 14 total. Foul was on number 10, Allie Simonson. Lenzen converts. (64-21) Hawks. Give me 5 seconds. No 5-second call. That's right. Just the Hawks' defense and length, the fact that they're fresh, just all too much for Farmington. Sanders can't get the basket to fall. Higher kick, rebound, kicks it out to Hartford. Higher to Sanders. Sanders involved in the rest of her team. Lenzen with another basket. Anna Lenzen, have a night, young lady. 11 points in the second half, 17 total for the senior University of Mary commit. Good steal by Sanders. Gonna get an assist here. Good pass to Hire. Look at that run the floor. Adding to her all-time assist total. Aubrey Hire with her first points in the second half. That's 8 on the game. Gonna get a, looked like to me a Tiger maybe have twisted an ankle. Gonna get a timeout here for Farmington, maybe a substitution. Game reset, 68-21, all Hawks. Chaska excited to take this to 4 straight wins tonight. Season gets tougher from here as they enter into the Metro West play, starting off with a big game next week on the road. BSM, Benilde St. Margaret, ranked #1, Class 3A. We have a guard there, and I'm forgetting the name, Brett. I think it's Olivia Olson. I think that's right. I should know. She's one of the highest recruited players in the state. I believe she is a junior. I don't have my notes. Better broadcasting announcer here would have all that ready for you, but I just didn't anticipate talking about BSM next week, Brett. But Olivia recruited, I think it's Olivia Olson, recruited by the University of Michigan. That's where she's committed as junior. Scoring machine for Benilde. She'll give the Hawks all they can handle on her home court next Tuesday. If you're listening and follow me on Twitter, you want to shoot me, make sure that I got that name right. I'll certainly correct myself on air if that's the case. 68-21, 6:26 left. I suspect we're on running time at this point. Good break by Mariana Scott. Gets the shot up, no good. Hawks in a great position to rebound. Clear the court. Here come the Hawks. Kowski's so athletic. Oh, I thought we had a back cut. Love to see my favorite play in basketball, the back cut. When that defender is overextended near the three-point line, it's automatic. You cut hard to the basket. Teammates watching, you often get that back cut layup. Silas, good post move. Right-hand hook. No good. Tigers just never got it started here tonight. Just off the mark. Can't get the baskets to fall. 21 points here deep into the second half. Foul on Chaska. Addie Schneider, her third. Mariana Scott. First one good. Second one good. 6 points for Mariana Scott in the game. I think that leads Farmington. Silas, good strong pivot, good rebound. Oh, just too strong. Put back by Alexis Schaefer, just off the mark. Farmington deep three, no good. Chaska clears it out with the loose ball. Here come the Hawks. That's looked like a travel, but no call. And we're going to get a jump ball. I think it's going back to Farmington. Running time here at the Purple Palace. I had mentioned that earlier that Janine Gunnarsson, mother of Coach Tara Seifer out in Lake Park, Iowa, watching hopefully tonight. Her daughter Tara, just 18 games away from 300. Good block by Farmington. Sure, Tara would love to run the table and get 18 games this year. Oh, Amelia Hartford, this is your showcase. Great steal. Left hand. Oh, stop. Oh, got the travel. Shoot. Good play, Amelia. In for the Hawks, Hannah Toole, number 33. Number 11, Belle Javier Medina. Number 32, Sydney Hoffman. Also Macy Anderson in. Toole with the rebound. Good to see some younger players get some action here. Good cut, good hesitation. Great basket there, Addie Schneider. Her first to the second half. Good turnaround, no good. Just under 2 minutes here. Get the foul called. Foul on senior Belle Javier Medina. Going to the line, Maggie Griffin.
First personal foul on Medina.
First one, no good. Well, Kennedy Sanders will be below her average tonight. Didn't score in the second half. Did have 12 in the first, but Hawks are winning 70-23, and I bet all day, every day, she would take a convincing victory and not worry about being off of her scoring average, especially with all the assists that she had tonight. Oh, that's good. Good recovery there. Macy Anderson with the drive. Takes the ball out. 45 seconds here as we start to close out this game. See if Hawks can get one more basket in. Convincing win for the Hawks. They'll move to 9-1 on the season. Gonna get to the foul line. There you go, Hannah Toole. Get yourself in the point column. See if we can get these free throws down. 5'9" sophomore, Hannah Toole. First of two is good. There you go, Hannah. Nice confident stroke there. Good consistent routine. And what happens? Makes two. Nice job, young lady. Closing seconds here. Farmington will move to 4-7. Hawks improve to 9-1. From the Purple Palace, convincing win. Chaska 72, Farmington 23. Chaska starts its Metro West defense next week. Convincing win for the Hawks. I'll see if I can do some quick math and give you some point totals. Josie Lukowski with 4 total. Kennedy Sanders with 12. Alexis Schaefer with 6 points total. Anna Lindsay, our leading scorer tonight, got to be 11. 17 points for the senior University of Mary commit. Kylie Silas with 9. Great game by Kylie, matching her season high. I've got Ashley Schilke with 7. Ella Keenan with 3. Aubrey Heyer with 8. I've got Addie Schneider with 4. And Hannah Toole coming in at the end with 2. To finish out the scoring, 72-23 here from the Purple Palace. Chaska Hawks, appreciate you watching tonight. Appreciate our sponsor, HeartbreakersBarandGrill.com. For the producer extraordinaire and quiet Chiefs fan, Brett Johnson, this is Blake Herring signing out. We appreciate you watching. Chaska Hawks broadcast basketball. We'll be back on the air next Friday as the Hawks take on Orono.